Welcome back to Good Day. It is 9:14 now. Question for you. Are you thinking about visiting a national park this summer?
If it's America's very first national park, you're thinking about Yellowstone, then that means you're heading to Wyoming.
Gabe Saglie is already there this morning. Wow, he beats us everywhere he goes with some tips and also a preview of what makes the Equality State unique. Hey, Gabe.
Hey, listen, I was just here early to get things ready for you guys because I know that if you're looking for nice open spaces, beautiful national parks, the most scenic drives in the country, you're probably lying in Wyoming for summer as we speak.
Love it. Okay, so it's the 44th state, right? Beautiful vistas. I've never been. Where should we start?
All right, so first of all, easy to get to. Wyoming is on the southeastern corner of Wyoming. So you fly, say, into Denver, and then it's a 90-minute drive to the north, and then just about 10 miles on the other side of the Wyoming-Colorado border, you get the beautiful Cheyenne, which is the capital of Wyoming. The allure of Wyoming, a couple of things. One, open spaces galore. So, you know, this is the 9th largest state by land area, but it is the least populated of all the 50 U.S. states. Only about 580,000 people live in Wyoming. That comes out to about 6 people per square mile. And then you've got this beautiful open terrain. 50% of the land in Wyoming designated as public land. So if you're a road tripper, if you like to let the open roads sort of lead the way, there are 21 scenic byways here offering some spectacular views, 12 state parks, and of course 2 very famous national parks, Grand Teton and as you mentioned, America's very first national park, Yellowstone, which was designated back in 1872 by President Ulysses S. Grant.
And then tell us about Yellowstone. What tips do you have? Because I know sometimes national parks, especially beautiful ones like Yellowstone, can get a little crowded. What are your tips for folks that are heading up there?
Okay, keep in mind, first of all, that 96% of Yellowstone is in Wyoming. A little bit spills over to Idaho, about 3% spills over to Montana, but 96%. So the quintessential Yellowstone experience will be in the state of Wyoming. There are 5 different entrances here. So what you want to do is like, what do I want to see and experience? If it's the geysers, you're looking at probably the west entrance. If it's more about Yellowstone Lake, which is the largest lake above 7,000 feet in the U.S., then you're looking at the east entrance. And if you do the south entrance, that gets you access not only to Yellowstone, but to Grand Teton National Park as well. But my 3 quick tips. Number 1, the reservations. You do need them if you want to spend the night. If you want to camp, want to bring the RV, those spots fill up quickly. So summer's already pretty packed. You may need to look at the fall season, but reservations required for overnight stays. Not required, though, to just come visit for the day. So it's about $20 to $35 for a day pass, depending on whether you come in by foot or on a motorcycle or on private vehicle. And there are about 5 days a year where there are no entrance fees, including Veterans Day on November 11th. Secondly, and I got this straight from the Rangers at Yellowstone, give wildlife room, use your Zoom. We've seen plenty of videos of folks who decide to take selfies above, hovering above these dozing bison. Not a good idea. That can get you in trouble. That gets you hurt. So you want to give wildlife their distance. You see plenty of it, of course, but keeping your distance, use your Zoom. You still get some fantastic pictures. And thirdly, stay on the beaten path. It's very tempting to want to veer off where the grass is taller, but the fact of the matter is you've got these boardwalks, you've got these trails, you want to stay on them. They offer some fantastic views, but staying on these designated trails is the way to go. The big push, of course, for travel at Yellowstone or throughout Wyoming in general is about sustainability, is about being very responsible when you travel out here. There's a big campaign that launched 3 years ago. Y, as in WY, the 2-letter abbreviation, responsibly. You'll see a lot of ambassadors at some of these landmark destinations, at some of these parks. They're going to help you figure out how to do things more responsibly. Maybe that means just, hey, a reminder about picking up after yourself, making sure that the coals are nice and cold before you leave. Or it's about traveling what we call the shoulder or off season, when the crowds have thinned out a little bit. So that would be maybe the fall, or in November, December is really when things slow down here between the national park rush and the ski season.
Excellent. Gabe Saglie, always a wealth of knowledge. We're going to link all the details for Travelzoo to our website, gooddaySacramento.com, under show info and today's date. Go to Wyoming. Also, Frontier Days in Cheyenne coming up next month. Good stuff.
Coming up next month. Yeah. See you there.
Thanks, Gabe.